Welcome to the World Register Report. The World Register is an independent news source providing truthful, unbiased, and timely reporting of people, places, and events. Commentaries are also provided on selected stories from time to time. The Associated Press reports today that U.S. President Donald Trump addressed the North Atlantic Treaty Organization in Brussels, Belgium. Speaking at NATO's new headquarters, President Trump reminded some of the member nations to work toward paying the obligatory 2% of their gross domestic product on defense by 2024. Only Britain, Estonia, Greece, Poland, and the United States meet their payment obligations. According to the report, when asked about President Trump not explicitly affirming U.S. support for Article 5, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer said, quote, "It goes without saying, his presence at this event underscores our commitments and treaty obligations," unquote. Article 5 states that if a NATO ally is the victim of an attack, all NATO members will consider the act as an attack against all members and will take actions to assist the ally attacked. It was not understood from the report why there is a question on this matter. The report also states that President Trump, quote, "rattled a continent anxious about Trump's commitment to their bonds and reeling from another deadly terror attack," unquote. It was not clear from the report why nations would be rattled for not paying what is required to be a member, or how that would somehow compare with allowing those that have extremist views to gain a foothold in their own countries. RT reports today that the Philippines Army rescued 78 hostages and killed at least 13 Islamic State-linked terrorists in the city of Marawi. At least 7 soldiers and police officers were killed in the operation. Government forces rescued the civilians from the Amay Pakpak Medical Center, where the terrorists tried to use them as human shields. The Army also secured 42 teachers who had taken refuge but got trapped at Dansalan College. The report states authorities provided no details of civilian injuries or casualties, but said at least 31 soldiers were wounded. Tuesday night, President Rodrigo Duterte placed the entire island of Mindanao under martial law for 60 days after battles between government troops and the Islamic State-linked Maute terrorists in Marawi escalated. Elsewhere on the island, 5 soldiers and 2 policemen have been killed in sporadic clashes with the militants. And South Front reports today that 4 members of the Egyptian security forces have been killed in 2 separate ISIS attacks in the Sinai Peninsula, and 3 soldiers have been killed in a bombing of an armored vehicle by ISIS militants near the town of Rafah. Among other acts of violence, the Islamic State terror group has been targeting Christians in Egypt. Fleeing the violence, displaced Coptic Christians in the country's northern Sinai have moved into camps and aid buildings.